show.
All right, O'Reilly, who are you talking to?
Just some very nice people.
Customers, I hope.
There's a little place you should explore with a little stain on the floor and a little sign over the door. Burgertown. It's a little weird, a little wrong. Have a little much, won't stay for long. Take a little medicine along to Burgertown. Burgertown. For a little dough you can request a little chow that ain't the best. In a little joint far from the rest. Burgertown. Burgertown. Nothing new, nothing more, nothing fresh. Just what's in store for Burgertown. 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 Here's all what you wish for. Burgertown. If you always want more. Burgertown. Just a little dive bar. Burgertown.
Would anybody care if I dropped dead right here in the middle of this restaurant? Did you need something, Mr. Spumoni? I need a full head of hair. $40,000 in 3.5 minutes with a hook. Yeah. Well, I'm certainly not going to get any of those things, so I'll settle for someone standing behind the grill with a spatula flipping the pan. Well, Mr. Spumoni, that's my job. Exactly. That is why my arteries are clogging as we speak. I fed you. I clothed you. I gave you a place to live. And all I have asked in return is 19 hours a day of loyal service.
Oh, you've been very kind.
So, when I see that the burgers are not ready,
Oh, I made the patties. They're in the fridge.
and the fries,
I peeled the potatoes all through the night, and then I cut them this morning.
lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles,
Sliced, diced, and ready to go.
better be prepared. I got a feeling that today is the day. Now get your signboard on and get out into the street. The train will be here any second.
Yes, sir.
There's a little smell you can't play.
Like a little cat lights in the ring, or a little log out in the drain. Burgertown. Burgertown.
There's a little spill on the countertop.
And a little crash as the dishes drop.
So there's little one to do one stops.
Burgertown. Burgertown. Something new, something more, something great. almost noon and Mr. Spumoni wanted me here at 9 o'clock. He had a list of chores for me to finish.
Oh, well, I took care of it. Chores are all done.
You did that for me?
Well, I remember you said you had a big exam to study for.
On molar maintenance.
So I figured you'd be up late.
I was very late, and when my alarm went off this morning, I slept right through it.
Oh, well, it wasn't a problem.
You know, when I first dreamed of being a dental hygienist, I thought it was just about cleaning teeth. I was so naive.
I just had my teeth cleaned.
Yeah?
Yeah, fluoride treatment too.
They look great. Very white and healthy. You know, I always say that teeth are the pathway to the soul.
And the stomach.
That's so true. I brought you something.
Oh, you did? Dental floss?
It's new. It was developed by NASA. It cleans your teeth and lowers your cholesterol.
Wow.
And it's mint flavored.
My favorite.
I know.
I brought you a gift too.
Danny! A pencil?
Oh, no, that's my lucky pencil. I always got an A on every test I ever took with it. It never failed. Oh, and don't mind the teeth marks. I was always nervous in school.
Well, I can't take your lucky pencil.
Okay.
No, I'm sure you can.
Yeah! You take that old number 2 in there and you give those incisors hell.
Molars.
Yes, exactly.
You're the nicest man I ever met.
You're
Late!
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Spumoni. I had to study for my exam.
Uh-oh, I think someone is expecting me to listen to a story.
It's just that I have to pass this test or my grades will drop, and I might get kicked out of night school.
Have I not offered to help you pay for your school?
Actually, no, you haven't.
Well, don't expect it now. I pay the both of you nearly minimum wage. Plus, all the food we're going to throw away at the end of the night. I also allow O'Reilly here to live in the apartment attached to the diner.
It's more like a closet.
If you were in Ethiopia, it would seem like a damn palace.
Do they have diners in Ethiopia?
Metaphor, moron.
Danny's not a moron, Mr. Spumoni. He's a genius. All of those inventions.
Here we go again.
His pickle slicer is amazing. And so is his automatic patty pounder.
Genius? His pickle slicer almost removed my fingers. And his patty pounder...
Okay, that was my fault. I have placed it on a chair just for a second.
Let's just say that my patties got pounded. Now both of you get to work. Or would you prefer taking a romantic stroll to the unemployment office?
Are you sure you want me to start cooking? We only sold one burger yesterday, and I'm the one who bought it.
I gotta come up with something sooner. We are all out of business.
Mr. Spumoni, Danny has some wonderful ideas.
Ideas won't keep my arms from being broken. I owe a lot of money to a lot of people. The only way I was able to open up this joint was to borrow from every mobster I could find. And soon, they will be cashing in.
Mr. Spumoni, your life's not over.
Well, it should be. What have I got? My life is empty. I have no one.
Wait, but there's your family. I've seen all of those photographs in your wallet.
Those people aren't my family. Those are the pictures that came with the wallet. And the next time I catch you looking at my wallet, O'Reilly, you're fired.
Yes, Mr. Spumoni.
Now, both of you, get back to work. There's a truckload of old buns in the back. It's a lot of heavy lifting, so, Jan, you better get started.
Yes, Mr. Spumoni.
Danny, I want to see those patties flying.
Flying or frying?
Don't throw your technical terms at me, O'Reilly. Start cooking.
Yes, Mr. Spumoni.
Dan, let me offer you a little bit of advice.
Well, I was just going to start the grill, so
when the world knocks you down,
I'll listen to the advice first.
stay down. It's not worth getting up again.
Now, My mother always said, when at first you don't succeed, try again.
Was she drunk?
No!
Worst advice I ever heard!
I never even saw her drink a glass of wine.
She probably had it hidden all around the house.
She was my mother.
And she let you down by hiding behind the bottle.
I don't think that we should be talking about my mother.
Too painful? I understand.
I should get the grill started.
Taking my lumps, sometimes taking them twice. Risky behavior, lousy advice. Making mistakes when I try to make nice. It's a Humpty Dumpty world.
When Humpty Dumpty fell apart, it wasn't the end. He put the pieces of himself together again. He scrambled back up on the wall, determined to try to learn to be a better Humpty Dumpty guy.
Feeling the sting from the crisis du jour. Taking advantage to even the score. Sealing my fate, what the hell's this all for? It's a Humpty Dumpty world. We're gonna get broken, and then we'll be fried. Roll over easy, when it's justified. The yoke's on us, there is no sunny side. It's a Humpty Dumpty world.
The next time you fall apart, it isn't the end. Just put the pieces of yourself together again. Scramble back up on your feet, and you'll find a way to somehow face another Humpty Dumpty day.
Crazy, how life's a raptor, souffle, flatter than burgers we made yesterday. Trust me, so bad, couldn't give them away. It's a Humpty Dumpty world.
Running in circles and falling behind.
Seems like the cyclists are leading the blind.
I was in the race.
But I'm losing my mind. It's a Humpty Dumpty world. It's a Humpty Dumpty world.
Mr. Spumoni, there's got to be more to life.
Sure there is. Just remember what your dear old mother used to say. If at first you don't succeed, have a bottle of bourbon.
No, my mother never
Mr. Spumoni, I unloaded the truck, but I think the buns are a little stale.
Well, the dairy boy has a lot of work to do. Dan, you need to cut off the stale parts before the dinner rush. I'll be in the office, counting the sugar packets. Wasn't me.
Danny,
Yeah.
I'm afraid that Mr. Spumoni will close down the diner and I'll lose my job.
That's not going to happen. And even if it did, you're a terrific waitress, Jan. You can get a job anywhere.
You're sweet, Danny, but the truth is I stink as a waitress.
Oh.
I stink at every job I've ever had. This is my 42nd restaurant job in 2 years.
Wow, that's a lot of restaurants.
I'm still paying for all the broken dishes.
But you do so well here.
I think that's because of you.
Really?
That's why I hate to leave this place. I need the job to help pay for my dental hygienist training, and I need you to help me get through the day.
Then that's what will happen. I'm gonna think of something. I'm gonna think of something that's gonna make this place work. I promise.
Right! My buns are cold and stale. Now get to work. I'm gonna go see Manny the Torch. I'm hoping he'll give me an extra week to come up with the money. If I'm not back in 2 hours, get out, lock the doors, and call the fire department.
Danny, I have a test I have to study for.
Oh, well, go. Yeah, go on. And don't forget to use the lucky pencil.
You're such a sweetheart. I'll be back before dinner time. And I know everything is going to be all right. Somehow. I just know.
She believes in me. And I don't even believe it myself. You know, I wake up in the morning knowing that I'll ultimately disappoint myself before the day's through. Toothpaste on my toothbrush, always the same amount, whitening formula. Although I don't know if it's working. Rinse, spit, then mouthwash. The commercial says 1 minute, I do 3. Powder fresh deodorant under each arm, 1 swipe. Comb my hair, part it to the side, then a dab of aftershave. Frigid winter behind each ear. Put on my clothes. Nothing too flashy. I don't want to be noticed. 1 piece of toast with a little butter, and don't forget the juice. And off to work. You get up the guts to try some new idea? Get shot down. Back off and back to work. You always hear them say, I took a shot, I made it, I did it all my way, I joined the game, oh I played it. For everyone who got a chance, who heard the song and dared to dance, there's someone who is waiting still. Lots of someone's waiting still to try, to fly. Waiting still, I'm still waiting. Will someone tell me why? It's not that I'm afraid to fail, only that I'll never get the chance to try. So I'm waiting still, waiting, even though sometimes I can't remember why. At some point, don't you say, it's never gonna happen. The dream dies in today. I just can't make it happen. I may never get a turn to try to see if I would fall or fly. There's just not room for all the dreams of all the guys who wait. It's easy to try, to try. I wish there was a way to see if I am fated. Even though sometimes I can't remember Oh, these buns are stale. Well, let's see. You're done. I'm gonna have to cut off the edges. Would you look at that? A triangle burger.
I'll have a burger.
Well, here you go. I'm sorry about the way it looks. I had to cut off the edges.
A triangle burger. I've never seen a triangle burger before.
Oh, well, let me throw that one away. I'll make you another one.
This is delicious. And look, you eat a quarter at a time, and in 3 bites you're done.
Well, you see, our bread was stale, so I had.
How much do I owe you?
Well, it's kind of a new burger, so I was just.
Here's a 20. Keep the change. Wait till my friends hear about this.
Thanks.
There's a little place you should explore with a little stain on the floor and a little sign over the door. Burgertown, Burgertown. For a little dough you can request a little chow that's shape is the best in a little joint far from the rest. Burgertown, Burgertown. Something new, something more, something fresh. What's in store for Burgertown? Burgers in the town. Burgertown, careful what you wish for.
Now let's see, you had 20 triangle burgers and 1 fry.
And this is my second time today.
Well, we appreciate your business.
Is there any way you could open another diner closer to downtown? I have a bad heart and the 2-block walk is killing me.
I'll talk to the owner. Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, I am exhausted. I don't think my wrist can take flipping another burger.
Well, Dan, you did it. You really did it. The past 2 weeks have been incredibly busy.
Yeah, I'm glad for Mr. Spumoni.
Oh, he was so happy. He gave me a raise.
That's terrific. Now you can pay for your dental hygienist school.
I know. In just 5 short months, I'll be asking people to spit.
That's exciting.
And it's all because of you, Dan.
Well, me and a lot of stale bread.
But you knew what to do with those buns. Anybody else would have just thrown them away.
Well, I've always been good with buns. Bread buns! Not people buns. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hey, Jan. I know we've been to the movies a couple of times and everything, but we never actually sit together.
It was very crowded.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I know.
Well, do you think that maybe we could, try again? And sit together?
You mean on a date?
If that is okay with you.
I thought you'd never ask! So this is it. I'm sorry, miss, but we're closed for the night.
You should be closed forever. Look at this place. I call it a dive, but it's more like a belly flop.
Can we help you?
You must be the dentist.
Hi, dentist, and
And you must be Danny
the inventor of the famous triangle burger. We still don't know who you are.
This is Patricia Ramon, our very own Miss Burgertown.
What? Miss Burgertown?
We got the burger, now we need the pizzazz.
Call me Patty, and aren't I a hell of a lot better than some old big-haired clown?
That's to be determined.
Now that is going to raise our profit margin.
Raising things is my specialty. So what do you do? Well, first I'll stand here, and then I'll sit at some point, and then I'll stand again. It'll go on like that all day. I really perfected the whole system when I was Miss Southern Crunchy Chicken in Alabama.
Oh, so you're from the South?
Is that where you like me to be from?
That's fine. The South is nice.
Oh, look at that. She's good. She's real good.
Well, we better go. Come on, Dan. Oh, you're leaving.
I don't know, am I?
The movie, remember? We were going to sit together this time. Oh, you better slow down. First you sit together, and the next thing you know, you're sharing a straw at the soda shop. Right, George? Right, Emily?
Now, Dan, I think you need to come to dinner with Miss Ramon and myself.
Well, I can't.
You can't? Did you just say I can't?
I think I did.
Don't worry about it, Spumoni. I'll catch Dan another time.
No, I want you to catch Dan right now.
Well, Dan, would you mind? Maybe we can go to the movies tomorrow night.
It's fine. I need to study up on gingivitis anyway.
Great! Let's get a steak.
Wow, really? A steak?
Well, you will get the chopped meat. I will get a steak.
That's fine. I love chopped meat.
Ooh, what big muscles you have.
Oh, dear Will.
A box beneath the tracks, a paycheck less than zip, a chance to break my lumbar for one more lousy tip. It's noisy and it's crowded, and you only see the rain. In my world, the red line stops under the train. Although the coffee stinks, it's better than the view. This place is kind of ugly. The customers are too. They're stingy and they're surly, and it's pointless to complain in this fairy tale from hell under the train. Beyond this stingy diner, there's a castle that's for real, and maybe if I'm lucky, I'll serve my prince his next meal. And either I'll go from here, or else I'll go insane. X marks the spot. Here's all I got under the train. I'll try to see the sky under the train.
I like it just this way. Now the burger biz is sizzling and the diner's hot today. I hand over burgers, hand over fists, they hand over money, buckets of money. I caught a break and now my dream has come true.
They love triangle burgers.
Triangle burgers, three buckets of money.
Triangle burgers, 3 quarters of fun. Triangle burgers, 3 bites and you're done.
Just the way I like it.
I like it just this way. Those triangle burgers, the perfect shape. Doing everything to the top. Leave every home holes. Empty stomachs, empty lives. Like my breathing.
I used to be a loser.
But you're not a loser now.
Now they hand over money, buckets of money.
Their head over burgers are serving for me.
What is this that I am smelling?
It's smelling like success.
Now they love what we are selling.
And I really love it.
It's just as I imagined. Hope I knew it work someday. My triangle burger, 3/4 long. Now we're making money. Buckets of money. Oh, it's crazy that a dinner made me a winner. So why aren't I happy? I should be happy. Didn't all of my burger dreams come true? That's the way I like it. Do I like it just this way? And everything is changing.
Do you like it down this way? They love triangle burgers.
The triangle burgers mean buckets of money.
Triangle burgers, we want some questions.
Triangle burgers and buckets of glory. Triangle burgers and buckets of glory. For me. Burgertown, Burgertown.
Just the way I like it.
Oh, it's just the way I like it. Oh, it's just the way I like it.
Hope you like it now this way. So Dan,
Yes, Patty?
do you ever dream of getting out from behind the grill?
Oh, well, I like the grill.
But the world has many grills.
Sure.
And many other things.
I know that.
A smart guy like you could go far.
Well, I don't know that.
With your burger, you could make a lot of money.
It's really not my burger.
Well, you invented
It
it.
was an accident.
And so was Velcro.
Really?
And ice cream.
Are you sure?
Penicillin!
Now, the triangle burger is no penicillin.
To you, maybe, but to the burger industry, it's gold.
Well, Mr. Spumoni would be the one.
To get down on his knees and beg you not to take your triangle burger away. Damn, for centuries men have been eating round burgers.
So?
So, you've designed a more efficient way to consume burgers. Look at them. They can't get enough triangle burgers. This is fantastic! I'll have another! It's a geometric wonder! See? 3 bites and they're done. It's so fast. It's so, American!
Well, I never thought of it as that important.
Oh, it's only important if you consider money to be important.
Oh, wow.
Dan, you're driving this car over the cliff of success. You've got the baton and the relay race of your dreams. You've got the fortune cookie of a lifetime. And all you have to do is break it open and read the good news. Danny?
Oh, hey, Dan! Busy day, huh?
Isn't it great? It's peachy.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I got a B+ on my exam. Way to go. Don't overdo it. Brainiac!
Hey, that's fantastic. I feel terrible that I didn't ask you how it went.
I know. I wanted to surprise you.
I'm so happy for you.
I knew you would be. That's what makes telling you so special.
We should celebrate.
Really?
Yeah. Soon you'll be scraping charter, and there won't be much time for fun.
Well, there's still that movie.
Together,
We could share a popcorn.
maybe we could share.
Uh-oh. Dan, darling. Darling? Dan, how are your pickles? Your what?
My pickles?
Yes, the pickles. Sal, Mr. Spumoni said we're almost out of pickles, and you know how crazy the dinner rush is.
Yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to go get more pickles.
I suppose I could go to the store for you. You've been working so hard. I'd really like to do that favor for you.
You would?
I love doing the little things for the people I care about.
Aw. Well, that's really thoughtful of you.
I want to get your pickles! I bet you do. I think I know exactly what kind of pickles Dan likes. I didn't realize you were that close. Oh, really? I thought that was quite clear. I suppose I haven't been here long enough to see clearly. Or maybe it's my contact lenses. Dan, I'll get your pickles.
Are you sure? I mean, it's really no trouble for me to go.
I'll be back in a little while, and then Dan, you and I can celebrate together, next to each other, alone. See you soon, baby.
Baby?
Baby.
Baby. Janet, maybe I should go with you.
Whoa there, cowboy. I'd let that little filly go by herself. I mean, after all, she really wants to do that favor for you.
I've never seen Jan act like that.
Who could blame her? You're a good-looking fella. And she's okay for a dentist.
Hygienic.
Exactly. And if okay is good enough for you, well then I hope you're both happy.
Excuse me, miss, can I have some more coffee?
Hey, get it yourself. What the hell do you think this is? Oh, a restaurant?
Yes.
Miss, I need some ketchup.
We all Buster. Life's not fair. We don't get everything we want every time we bug it.
I just want a little ketchup.
Can I get a refill?
No!
I am not a waitress. I am not a hostess. I am Miss Burgertown. A little persuasion, a body that close. A smart girl early.
here.
And Dad hasn't even turned on the heat yet.
You know, I really should get back to work.
I'm working on fun, makes damn it
I
all.
really shouldn't be doing this.
Somebody looks hungry. Our boys can eat. Look out, watch out for this bird out of the kitchen. If you can't take the heat, there isn't a combo that's better than this. I miss Burgertown. A shape of those fries. A nice little bun. Some lettuce. I'll show you some fun. You know that you want me. I know that you want me.
Jan! Oh, you know, I was just,
You were just kissing?
yes.
Oh, look, the pickles are here. Why don't I just put these in the back room? Give you two a little privacy.
Okay, aren't you going to speak?
I just have one wish.
What's that?
That I had the guts to do that before she did.
My lucky pencil.
Good old number 2.
Sorry about the teeth marks.
I didn't mind. Goodbye, Dan.
Wait, what about the movie?
Maybe another time.
You've been leaving the boss out of your success.
But I paid him back every penny, plus interest.
You came to the boss in your hour of need, and he opened his heart and his wallet, and he gave to you.
And I gave it all back.
True, but then the boss had a little mishap.
Tragic!
A mishap?
Yeah, he ended up dead. He accidentally swallowed a footstool.
A footstool?
Freakish!
Accidentally?
That's what they said.
It was part of a set, all leather, nice cushions, mahogany legs.
So now, we have a new boss.
But that doesn't concern me.
That's not what the new boss said.
You should have shared your new wealth,
Your new success.
but you haven't been.
So that's why we're here. Something smells funny and it ain't the food. It seems to hide heaven.
Well, I think that's rude.
We're taking care of business.
Buddy, what's your beef?
It's time to pay the new boss what you owe him cheap.
You're finally making money, but you just won't share. You keep forgetting all it took to get you there.
We're taking care of business and you're out of luck. Once a day, special talent sitting duck. It's funny. It's funny business.
business. Sometimes grand pianos just fall from the sky, and no one could stop them from crushing a guy who possibly somehow was just passing by. At the very same moment, a big fat piano just happened to fall from the sky. Sometimes fishing trips take a wrong turn offshore, and no one except sharks would care anymore if possibly some guy who was breathing before just never returned from an ill-fated fishing trip, taking a wrong turn offshore. Sometimes certain diners just burst into flames. No one would ever guess who was to blame, and possibly someone inside we won't name would be charred extra crispy if this certain diner just happened to burst into flames.
Wait, hold the phone. There's a misunderstanding and I am demanding your exit. Get out of my face. Leave me alone. There's a time for repaying the games I've been playing, but now's not the time or the place. I won't share my bed with a severed horse head. Will sit with my back to the door. Or bathe by myself anymore. Oh, why did I cheat the mafia? Don't want to meet Jimmy Hoffia. This whole funny business is not very funny. Not funny at all anymore.
Stop! Save your breath! Now that sounds misleading since you won't be needing your breath anymore after all. Time for your dad! It's time for repaying the games you've been playing. Now please won't you step in the hole? Look! Huh?
I got lots of money, so let's make a deal.
Double cross the new boss, come on pal, get real. We're taking care of business, taking care of you. If business ain't completed, then we're gonna sue. It's funny business. Sometimes greedy old guys just drop to the floor, and sometimes their own tickers don't tick anymore, and certainly some days with murder galore. This whole funny business, this funny fun business, just isn't much fun
He was such a wonderful man.
He was a stingy old kook who never gave a dime to anyone. But he was a good gambler and could cuss like nobody's business.
I know he sometimes put me down. Okay, he always put me down. And there were those few times where he threw pots at me. But I always thought of Sal Spumoni as the father that I never had.
Is there a Mr. O'Reilly here?
I'm Dan O'Reilly. Can I help you?
Yes. Mr. O'Reilly? I'm Benita Butcherelli of Butcherelli Markovitz in Clementine. I represent a Mr. Sal Spumoni.
He recently passed away.
Exactly why I'm here. You also need a
And Miss Ramon? I'm Jan Sikowski. Charmed. I'm Ramon. What's the deal? The deal? Miss Ramon is... Whoa! That's better. I had a case earlier today.
Oh, did someone run into you?
Actually, I ran into them, but I sued first. And let me tell you something, my friends. That is half the battle. Before you chase another ambulance, could you tell us why you're here? The will. The will. The will! The last will and testament of a Lord Salvatore Napoleon Spumoni. I, Sal Spumoni, being of sound mind and one heck of a body for a man of my age.
Hereby I forthwith swear the following statements to be true and accurate, showing off my overwhelming generosity and kind-heartedness. To Jan Sikowski, I bestow the exact sum of monies to allow her to finish night school and be certified as a dentist.
Hygienist.
Yes, thank you, hygienist. She was a lousy waitress, but I always enjoyed her warm smile and her sweater puffs. And be it known that the said aforementioned sweater puffs were never touched in any way by me, other than by an accidental elbow encounter in the meat locker.
I just thought he was very clumsy.
To Platin Ramon, I bequeath my red convertible Chevy Impala.
Nice.
It was in the back seat of that beautiful car that she convinced me that love was still in the cards for me. Oh!
He was old. He needed a dream.
And finally, to Danny O'Reilly, who annoyed me every day for 3 years, who wasted more of my time than any other person on the face of this planet. I leave $500,000 for my life insurance policy and the Burgertown diner.
What? Oh my goodness!
The diner? And now $500,000?
Sincerely in debt, Sal Spumoni. There it is. If anyone has any questions, I can be reached during visiting hours at the State Penitentiary for Women. Is that where you work? No, that's where I live. They caught me clean on the witness tampering charge. But hey, I wear this electronic anklet and I'm out during the day. If I stray too far, it's 100 volts and BAM! Back in my cell. Oh, it's almost time for lockdown. Love to stay and chat. I gotta run. Hey, wait! Are you sure Spumoni only left me a car? Danny, it's yours! The diner, the triangle burger, you can finally try all your ideas! It's all yours!
Write the next piece of my story. This triangle dream, will it bring grief or glory? No matter if I lose or win, at least today I can begin. I waited so long just to learn that if I wait, I'll get my turn to try. Now, finally, I'll know why I've never been afraid to fail. Only that I never get the chance to try. No more waiting still. No more. I'm not waiting still. I've got my chance to fly.
food industry focuses its efforts not on the quality of its food, but instead on the cleverness of its marketing.
It is not a battle of the strong over the weak.
But instead a battle of the glitzy over the poor. There is no room for ordinary.
It is a world dominated by giant boys in overalls.
And little red-headed girls with brains.
It promises to deliver happiness and meals at a place where kings and clowns are equal.
Where fast food giants rule from white castles in a land of crystal blue sky. In its blind determination to grab the dollars of the hungry,
The industry finds itself embroiled in one of the most catastrophic battles.
Of inane and often tuneless musical works.
designed to capture the minds of an nation. This dark phase in history is known simply as the Jingle Wars.
Rick's lunch on a stick, a really neat trick. Just come take your pick at Rick's lunch on a stick. Free stick with every meal, you gotta love the deal. So come and take your pick at Rick's lunch on a stick.
Onion world where folks go to eat and cry. Onion world, so good you wanna cry.
Rick's lunch on a stick,
Here's the
a really neat trick. Just come take your pick at Rick's lunch on a stick. Free stick with every free stick with
Kids eat their weight and go. Pirate pizza where pirates rob is sold.
From a night chicken for grease and the rest. Spun by a heart that's pirate the best. From a night pirate
Pirate pizza. Pirate pizza where pirates rob is sold.
Rick's lunch on a stick, a really neat trick. Just come take your pick. Rick's lunch on a stick. Every meal you try.
Well, bless my bleeding gums if it isn't our All Branson's Fit Girl.
I received an invitation.
Yes, the diner is being dedicated as a national landmark, a tribute to the all-American dream. We thought you should be here. After all, you served the first 1,000 triangle burgers.
Well, I got here a while ago, but they said you hadn't arrived yet.
Yes, well, Mabel, my assistant.
I thought her name was Margaret.
Margaret, Mabel, she's new. Anyway, she did mention a woman was wandering around.
That was probably me.
Yes, I realize that now.
I've seen you on TV and in the magazines. I've seen your pictures, read the stories.
A little overnight success and the paparazzi won't leave you alone.
Burgertown is doing so well.
#1 in the country, burger towns are popping up everywhere. Clobbering the competition.
Newsday magazine had a picture on its cover of a little Russian child eating a triangle burger in the middle of Red Square. Now that's a long way from that little diner under the train.
Actually, it was our intern from our mailroom, Todd.
Mailroom?
Or is it Tony? Timmy? Whatever. Anyway, we dressed him in a fur coat and toboggan hat and clapped him in front of a travel poster. It looked great and really got the point across.
That seems dishonest.
Really? I'm sure somewhere in Siberia or Syria or Siam or wherever, there are a bunch of Russian kids choking down a bag full of burgers even as we speak.
I think Siberia is the only place on your list located in Russia.
You're missing the point, Jan. BT burgers are in countries and cities and towns and shopping malls and service stations, on beaches and on mountains and hotels, motels, resorts, amusement parks and airplanes. We're gigantic. Our wealth has its own wealth. Isn't that the dream?
For some, I guess it is.
That's right. Your dreams were so much more wholesome. A magical place where tooth decay exists no more. Steady 9 to 5 with a 2-week vacation package at the end of your year. A couple of kids eating a bowl of spaghetti, telling you about their exciting day at school.
That's pretty much the whole thing.
Only I left out one pot of gold at the end of your rainbow. The man.
How is he?
He's different.
How?
He's rich.
I was hoping to see him.
He's a busy man. He's the CEO of a giant corporation now.
He's still Dan O'Reilly.
Oh my. You weren't coming here today with the hopes that Dan would sweep you off your feet and whisk you away to one of his mansions, and you'd live happily ever after?
I don't need to be whisked away to a mansion. I have a nice house in the suburbs now.
Honey, he probably owns your suburb.
I don't care about all the money.
No, I actually believe you don't. But it's there. It's always there.
Is he here today?
He's here. He was wandering around the kitchen last I saw him.
Are you and he... I mean, have you... Is he your...
I'm the president of the Burgertown Corporations. He's the CEO. That's the only partnership I need right now. Now, I have to get back to running a company and making sure that all the members of the press find us. A simple man, a simple wish, a simple plan that's simply this. Live a simple life with me. It's so simple,
Hit 'em where it hurts, hurt 'em where it counts. Litigates retaliate and watch the others counts. Hit 'em where it hurts, hurt 'em where it counts. Litigates retaliate and watch the others counts. Sue 'em, I'm gonna make somebody pay. Sue 'em, I feel like getting rich today.
I used to eat at Burgertown every day. Lunch and dinner. For breakfast, I would just grab a box of Twinkies and a 6-pack of Yoo-Hoo. But by lunch, I was ready for a Burgertown mega-enormous meal. The doctor says I'm not healthy. That's why I'm suing. The people at Burgertown are responsible for my high blood pressure and clogged arteries. They should have watched out for my health. I'm finished with Burgertown anyway. Once they added salads to the menu, it just wasn't the same.
Hurt 'em where it counts, hit 'em where it hurts. Decimate, obliterate, they're gonna lose their shirts. Sue 'em, we're gonna bring the suckers down. Sue 'em, we're gonna sue 'em up and down. And sideways.
I started working at a Burgertown restaurant. They were on my case from the beginning. They said my t-shirts were too tight, my shorts were too short, my thong was showing. I finally figured out that they didn't want any part of my body to be seen. So I am filing a discrimination suit against all Burgertown enterprises. With the money I get, I'm going to open up my own restaurant. No t-shirts, no short shorts, no thongs, no nothing. I'm going to call it nude food.
Hit 'em where it hurts, hurt 'em where it counts. Cascade, accumulate your cash and large amounts. Sue 'em, somebody else will foot the bill. Sue 'em, if you know someone that you will.
Well, last week I was leaving the courtroom after a traffic hearing and I decided to stop at Burgertown for a bite to eat. Well, you've heard of people eating a burger and biting into a nail. I bit into a hammer. The whole hammer lying right there next to the pickle. Oh, it did a lot more than just chip a tooth. Most likely my whole face will have to be remade. I'll be in court by the end of the year. It's okay. I can wait. By that time, my case should be finished with the tuna industry. I still have a scar from that fish hook.
Hit 'em where it hurts, hurt 'em where it counts. Litigates retaliate and watch the others pounce. Hit 'em where it hurts, hurt 'em where it counts. Litigates retaliate and watch the others pounce. Sue 'em, I'm gonna make somebody pay. Sue 'em, I feel like getting rich today.
Typically, I prefer buffets, but Burgertown was advertising a meat marathon. As many juicy burgers as you could put away. Or at least that's what I thought was meant by the sign. Not so. After Burger 23, I was asked to leave. I flatly refused and then immediately handcuffed myself to the ketchup dispenser. I once handcuffed myself to a chicken fryer at Plucky's Poultry, and last week I latched onto a giant burrito outside Tito's taco trailer. Anyway, I'm suing Burgertown for breach of contract. In my opinion, I was owed another 12 burgers, so I figure $1 million a burger. Doesn't that seem fair?
Hurt 'em where it counts, hit 'em where it hurts. Where pussy and terminate collector just deserves. They're delicious.
I am now divorced because of Burgertown. My husband and I were once so happy together, but on that fateful night I drove my car through a drive-thru window at a Burgertown. I ordered a frozen latte coffee delight. I placed the drink between my legs and I drove off.
Jan.
Hi, Danny.
Hi. Wow. It's been a long time.
Almost a year.
That long?
It went by so slowly.
It did. Yes. Wow. A whole year.
You've done well.
Yeah. From that one triangle burger to over 1 trillion served.
I always knew your ideas would take you places.
That's right. You always had faith.
Do you miss it?
Miss what?
This place, the diner.
The diner?
Here, the building, the grill, the tables, the chairs, the train rumbling above us.
Mr. Spumoni counting his pennies out loud.
Me?
Sure. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, I do, but I'm always so busy now. You know, with meetings, and franchise openings all over the place. And they always want me there, you know. Investments. Yeah, you can't take your eyes off the market for 1 minute or you're ruined. You know what I mean.
Not really. I don't have many investments.
Wait, no, you did get that Burgertown stock I sent you, didn't you?
Yes. Of course, you were more than kind. It actually helped me finish paying for my dental hygienist training.
Oh, good. See, I told my financial advisors I wanted all of my original employees taken care of.
Employee?
Okay, well, I mean, it was only you, Spumoni, and I in the beginning. Back then.
Back then, it's only been a year.
Yes, I remember you telling me that.
Your glasses are gone.
Ah, laser surgery.
And something else looks different.
It's probably the tan. Remember, I used to be translucent. Now I actually have pigment to my skin.
Well, I always thought you looked good the way you were.
Hey, I own almost every tanning salon in the country, so if you'd like to go, I mean, I can get you in anywhere, anytime.
That's okay. I might just get to the beach.
Whatever you say, but it does stimulate that vitamin A and E production. Both my nutritionist and my personal trainer recommend a healthy dose of sun exposure.
Really, I'm fine.
Hey, listen. Don't leave today without me giving you my card. It'll get you into a place whenever you need it. I'll also set you up with a free ticket to any Burgertown.
Stop! Excuse me, please. Wait a minute. I need your name.
My name?
Your name, last name first, first name last.
Sakowski, dear.
Great, thank you. Fine. Now, if you just sign here, here, and here, initial on lines 45 and 93, and I'll need a thumbprint.
I don't understand.
We're just trying to protect Mr. O'Reilly's holdings.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. What is this for?
It's your standard prenup agreement, nothing unusual. Just guard your assets in case of a relationship termination.
Relationship.
Oh! You are over 18, aren't you?
Of course.
Oh. Whoa! Thank goodness! That would have meant forms D, E, and F, not to mention a 420 and an 889C. And let me tell you something, my friend. That 889C is a son of a gun to fill out.
There must be some mistake.
No, if you're over 18, you don't need an 889C.
No, she means we don't need a prenup. We're not getting married.
No marriage plans?
No.
Are you seriously involved?
We haven't seen each other in a year.
Okay, I think I know the answer to this one, but there will not be a child custody issue.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Oh, boy. I got a bad case of the wrong information. Somebody says something here, somebody looks a certain way there. You just look like a couple who's dated. But since there is and never has been a dating in town.
Well, we did go to the movies a couple of times.
Those were good times.
And that kiss.
You remember that? That was so long ago.
All hands on deck! I believe we have an emergency here. A few movie
to us.
I don't want to sign any papers. I just want to talk to you, Danny. Do you remember how we felt about each other?
Yes, but everything changed around us.
But I haven't changed, have you?
Well, nothing stays the same, Jan. I mean, one minute I'm flipping burgers, and the next minute I'm in a Lear jet.
Please don't mention the assets until we solidify a deal.
So I'm another deal?
No, I never said that.
No, you haven't said much at all. She's done all the talking.
A tiger! I like that!
Do you mind?
Tell you what I'll do. I'll just step outside and give you two lovebirds a minute alone. But let me tell you something. I've seen many a breakup. And this one is going very well.
Jan, the truth is I do think about you. I have thought about you. But it became so busy with meetings and trade shows and then national and international. I thought of you when I could, but I was beginning to get more distracted. And soon I just had so much to think about with directors and bankers and advertisers and the stockholders, employees and all the customers. Well, I had to settle for a passing glance at a few old photos of you. And then in the confusion of this new life, I lost track of where I put the photos.
The guy who used to stand behind that grill and cook burgers was always so wise and gentle. That guy just seemed to know how to handle life with care.
Jane.
I'll tell you what, Dan. I'm going to turn around and walk out the door. No goodbyes, no tears, no trying to make up something that is not going to happen. Just a slow turn and a determined walk right out the door.
Jan, wait! The wrapping is new and improved for me. Not a trace of the Dan that I used to be. I'm repackaged, refined, and I'm losing my mind. In my self-serving way, I deserve a break today. I kinda miss the days when I would take the train. If I could find the change so I could pay the fare. I maybe miss the guys glasses used to fall, who wasn't tan at all and didn't really care. My corporate expansions
Daniel Francis O'Reilly, are you ready for the press meeting?
You don't need me. Can't you handle everything?
I can take care of the business, but your job is the warmth and love. That junk is out of my league.
I've been thinking.
3 words that should never be spoken.
Well, a person can only have so much money.
Stop! Don't speak! Don't even move your lips like you might speak. No one can have too much money. It's a sin to deny your own wealth.
I don't think so.
Well, it should be.
I saw Jan today.
And because you saw your old girlfriend, you want to throw it all away?
No. I just want more.
Exactly my point. If you want more, then you buy more.
Can't buy it.
Damn. You've always been a sweet guy. But sweet doesn't make for good business. Come on, Danny. With millions of dollars being thrown at us every minute, we don't get 3 strikes and you're out. We've got to swing every time and make contact. No fear, no second thoughts, no forgiveness. And BAM! Home run.
I was never good at baseball.
Okay, missed my point again. Here's what needs to happen. You're gonna get a grip on yourself. No more crazy talk. No more poor, good, rich, bad, all right? Later on, we can think of 100 ways for you to make your money count. Charities, needy people, foundations, blah, blah, friggity blah. All right, let's go. Danny! Today we gather to dedicate this tiny restaurant as a National Historical Landmark, a symbol for America's need to eat. Millions of people are longing for a full stomach at a fair price. Burgertown. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man who took a stale buns and turned him into the #1 fast food chain in the world, Mr. Dan O'Reilly.
Thank you, Patty. Patty Ramone, everyone, president of BT Enterprises. What can I say? It was only a year ago that South Pomona...
Yeah, Mr. O'Reilly, what do you have to say to accusations that you're turning our country into a society of unhealthy eaters?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question.
Reports indicate that most people adhere to a very unhealthy diet.
Well, I think people were already unhealthy eaters long before Burgertown existed.
What Mr. O'Reilly means to say is that Burgertown uses 47% natural ingredients in our food, making nearly half of what our consumers eat 100% organic natural ingredients. If that person eats continually for 24 hours, forgoing a tiny bit of sleep, then that means 50% of their nutritional intake would amount to approximately 12 hours of healthy indulgence. Now, who thinks that is an unhealthy lifestyle?
Thank you, Mr. O'Reilly.
You're welcome. As I was saying, it was only a year ago that Sal Spumoni, Jan Sikowski, and myself
Dr.
were all...
Fessler, a scientist at Harvard University, has broken down the molecular content of a triangle burger and he has discovered that it contains enough chemical components to pickle a person's spleen.
Really? I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I thought all of our burgers were made of quality products.
You must have missed the memo. It's a caste issue. As to that report from Dr. Flessler, first of all, I'd like all of you to know that we have a team of private investigators looking into Dr. Flessler's credentials. And as to his degrees from Oxford and Yale, well, we have reliable sources that tell us that those degrees aren't even in frames. Now, I ask you, if a person really attended those prestigious universities and received authentic degrees, wouldn't that person have them framed?
So Dr. Fessler's a fraud!
You've heard that too? What a shame!
So, Ms. Ramone, you are confident your food does not contain anything harmful to the consumer?
In every recipe, there's some magic dust you a little dash to add some flash. That special something just from me. Monosodium glutamate, niacin, lactylate, monoglyceride, thiamine, ammonium, pyridoxine, riboflavin, maltodextrin, enzymes. Artificial something that I can't spell. Don't know what it is, who knows what it is, but what the hell, it's our taste well. That special something that you love so well. Monosodium glutamate, niacin, lactylate, monoglyceride, thiamine, ammonium, pyridoxine, riboflavin, maltodextrin, phosphate. It's great. Artificial something from you know who. Don't care what it is, who cares what it is? This much is true, it's good for you. That special something that you love so well. Mononitrate, potassium sorbate, fructose, sucrose, sodium nitrate, potassium sorbate, calcium carbonate, lithium lactate, potassium sorbate, sodium phosphate, gluteum lactate, and don't forget that tonight, in celebration of this historic day, we have rented 2 city blocks for the Burgertown block party. All the fun, food, fun and laughs. You can stand. You're welcome.
For what?
For saving the ship, for pulling out of the dive, for keeping the whole damn company from blowing up before our eyes.
They had so many questions and I didn't know any of those answers. I feel like an ostrich with its head in the sand.
Good. Keep it there. As a matter of fact, you'll be lucky if the trustees and board of directors will let you keep your head at all. Don't you get it, Dan? Do you want to end up in an office cubicle where there are no walls, just partitions that go darn close to the ceiling but don't actually make contact? A space where there are no doors, just openings, sitting in a spine-supporting, state-of-the-art desk chair designed exclusively to get more than 10 hours of labor out of you a day. Staring at a computer screen until your head explodes! Is that what you want?
If I can be happy, yes. If I could understand what's going on around me, yes. If I could have a picture on my desk of someone who loves me, instead of a picture of someone who wants to use me, then yes.
Fine. But don't say I didn't try to warn you.
That was easy. What's next, boss?
We do what we have to do.
Oh, right, Danny, boy! Tidy up nice and easy. Oh, put a nice little bow on this package. Whew. Too bad we're going to have to take care of you. You make a mean burger.
Sal! But you're dead! No, I must be dreaming.
That's right!
Hey, listen, Dan, since you're tied up, what else can you do? Here's the thing, Dan, I lived it up once, just like you. So you got the life you wanted, but you're sore up in a pickle. The sour taste of your success is enough to make you sick. Oh, it's like this, Dan. Now I'm supposed to set you straight. The truth is this: your so-called dream life is so great.
Now wait,
Now I confess I got myself an arrow sweet and shiny. I cut a needle to save my soul. If I can save your honey, my advice, Dan, you gotta swear to follow champ. Bottom line, Dan, give up the moolah and the tram.
She is now gone. She has been trouble since the beginning, and you know it. She's okay, honey. Just listen.
When your heart's untied, you'll keep your pride and end up in jam. My job is done here, and my bookie's waiting. Dance.
Take his advice and be a smart man. End up in jail. Take his advice and forever with
Winky, winky. Why are you doing this? It's my job.
Knocking people out and tying them to a chair is your job?
Yep, it's not much, but it pays the bills.
Hey, Guido, look what I found snooping around.
Get! Let her go!
I'll pay you double what you're already being paid.
You're gonna pay me $20,000. I'm supposed to believe you got $20,000 just lying around your house.
I have $20,000 lying around all my houses.
You've got more than one?
Hey, wait a minute. He said he'd give us double what we're being paid if we let him go.
Yes, double.
And then, Guido, you said $20,000.
Frankie, I am in the middle of something here.
So if he'd pay you double, and you said $20,000, that means you're getting a duplicate of the second divided by...
$10,000.
Yes, exactly.
Your point?
I'm only getting $5,000.
Okay, fine. I will give you both whatever you want. Just let her go.
Dan, what did you do to these men?
I don't know, but I want you out of here now.
I thought we were partners.
Will you shut up?
Well, I'm just a little hurt. I thought it was 50-50, right down the middle.
Fine! You want more money? You can have some of mine!
It's not about the money, it's about trust.
Okay! I'm sorry! Does that make you feel better?
Yes.
I think we should spend some time apart.
No, Guido, why would you say that?
You smother me!
Oh, leave the smothering out of this.
I'm sorry you're here.
Why am I not surprised that you'd say that?
No, I'm happy you're here. I'm just sad that you're here now.
I just wanted to see you one more time.
Look, I'm sorry for the way I acted.
I'm sorry for a lot of things, but just saying it doesn't make those mistakes go away.
I just wanted to be something. And what I was at the time, it didn't seem like enough. I wanted a chance.
A chance to make money?
No. Well, yes, but it was all to get you to notice me.
Me? I noticed you every minute I was around. I noticed when you pinned notes to my apron. I noticed when you'd remember my birthday and everyone else forgot. I noticed when you walked me home after I missed the train. I remember every compliment you gave me, every kind word you said. I even noticed you when you didn't notice me anymore.
What can a boy say to a girl? What can a girl say to him?
What do you think?
How can I know?
What do you want?
Do you want me to go? Where do we go from here?
What can a girl say to a boy that she used to love?
What do you think?
How can I know?
What do you want?
Why did you have to go? Where do we go from here? I told myself it was better without you. I tried so hard.
I cried so hard.
I cried so hard.
I made myself fully
You gave yourself fully to someone.
forever.
That's power.
I won't have you.
Now they have you.
I can't have you.
They can hurt you. And you hurt me. You hurt me. You hurt me. What can a boy say to a girl? What can a girl say to him? What do you think? How can we know? What do you want?
Do you want me to go?
I don't want you to go.
Where do we go from here?
Tell me, where do we go from
My goodness, nothing can keep you two apart.
Patty?
Hey! Don't speak to the boss unless spoken to!
By the boss.
What?
You said don't speak to the boss unless spoken to. I added by the boss.
Why?
So that they know who they weren't supposed to talk to until that certain person spoke to them.
Your elevator doesn't go to the top floor, does it?
All right, boys, enough.
were the boss.
You see? Now he understands because of my addition to your sentence.
Yes, Dan, I had you tied to the chair.
You're going to kill me? You want to kill us?
Now that's very dramatic, but no, I'm not.
Did you send these idiots to kill Mr. Spumoni?
Idiots?
He must be talking about you.
Yeah!
Yes, I sent them to scare Spumoni, not to kill him. He did that on his own. He owed me money and he needed to pay up. I also thought he would give me a piece of the action, but he didn't, and he died. That's when I found out you were getting the burger and the joint. Danny, sweetheart, I had them keep you here because I called for an emergency meeting of the Burgertown Enterprises Board of Directors. I thought it would be better if you weren't there.
To defend myself.
Exactly. You can be very charming and somewhat persuasive. It seems that your irrational behavior and incompetence with the press has created a feeling of insecurity within our stockholders. Our board doesn't like our stockholders to get upset. So guess what? There was a vote of no confidence.
What does that mean?
It means I'm out of the burger business.
Not quite. I really need you to sign over everything. And then you'll be out completely.
And if I say no?
Well, I do have two thugs here.
Ooh, that's us.
Danny, Frankie, Guido, let's hear a bit of your resume.
Well, I began my career working for Dodo Can Turn Up. I mostly broke thumbs and knees.
Those were the good times. Then we went to work for Bimbo Sarconi. Now that was a bit more complicated.
Mixing cement.
Taking the boat out at night.
Chainsaws.
You know the routine. It wasn't pleasant, but it kept the lights on.
And then there was Mad Dog Mulligan.
Okay, all right. I get the picture.
That's just the frame. The picture includes you and your girlfriend.
Don't do it, Danny. We'll be fine.
I sign over everything, and you will leave us alone forever?
Sign on the dotted line and you both will be free to run away, get married, and start breeding.
What do I sign?
Great! Glad to hear we have an agreement.
Now, Mr. O'Reilly, I just need you to sign here.
Well, untie them.
You're doing great.
There is one thing that I want.
Oh, here it is! There's always an addendum. I'm not feeling very generous, Dan.
I want this place.
Burgertown.
No, not Burgertown or the Triangle Burger. Just this diner. Just this place.
That's it. Why, Danny?
Well, this is where you and I met. It's where we talked. And where we laughed.
And cried.
Not anymore. That's what I want.
Well, we were gonna torch it for insurance money, but I guess you can have it.
Oh, that's too bad. I love burning these places up.
There will be other arson opportunities. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll write this in by hand. Miss Ramon, please initial here.
Absolutely no burgers or I'll shut you down.
No burgers.
Super! All wrapped up!
We've come to the conclusion of the tale of Burgertown. You deserve a happy end, and we won't let you down. The story arc is arcing, the loose ends must be tied, and everybody's
didn't really give up everything.
You didn't?
Oh, I have a few offshore savings accounts and a little bit of property.
A little bit of property?
Well, I have a house in Palm Springs, a penthouse in Manhattan, and I do seem to own a great deal of Montana. Hey, I'm not an idiot.
All that I wanted was you and me.